To what I said before, when the central banks panic and start printing money again, inflation comes back.
In this captivating video, we delve into the wisdom of Jim Rogers, a seasoned investor and financial analyst with a net worth of $300 million. With his quick wit and boundless charisma, Jim Rogers unveils two critical assets that can prove invaluable when facing the prospect of a collapsing dollar. As Jim Rogers astutely points out, the patterns of history reveal a cyclical nature of nations and currencies. No nation has maintained its supremacy indefinitely, and no currency has remained impervious to the tides of change. Over the past 100 to 200 years, powerful nations have experienced their zeniths, followed by inevitable declines. While the present circumstances might feel unprecedented, history's consistent rhythm serves as a stark reminder that these cycles are part of the natural progression of economies and civilizations. Acknowledging the lessons of history is a pivotal step toward informed decision-making. The recent past has witnessed events that challenge the stability of nations and their currencies. With the global economy undergoing shifts and uncertainties, Jim Rogers draws attention to the vulnerabilities of the current financial landscape. The United States, once a dominant force, now grapples with its position as the largest debtor nation in history. Overextended militarily, economically, and financially, the nation's stability is called into question. In a world where the young inherit the financial choices of the past, Jim Rogers lightheartedly reflects on the challenges facing future generations. He shares his concerns about the financial burdens being passed down, contrasting the experience of the old with the impending responsibilities of the young. Amidst these musings, Jim Rogers unveils the crucial assets that could prove stability and security amidst economic upheaval. 100 years ago, Britain stood as the wealthiest and most powerful nation globally, holding an uncontested position. Yet, within a mere 50 years, the landscape had drastically shifted. With Britain facing bankruptcy, the International Monetary Fund had to intervene to stabilize the situation. This historical precedent underscores the reality that significant economic transformations can occur over relatively short periods, challenging even the mightiest nations. However, history reminds us that such scenarios aren't sustainable in perpetuity. America's current economic state paints a concerning picture. The nation is grappling with unparalleled levels of debt, surpassing previous records. A staggering net international investment position at the close of 2020 places the United States in an unprecedented financial predicament. This echoes the cautionary tales of other once powerful nations like Britain, which, despite their previous prosperity, faced economic turbulence. The S&P 500 and the tech-heavy NASDAQ, bellwethers of the financial markets, have witnessed substantial losses, marking the onset of a bear market. The interview with Janet Yellen, the 15th chair of the Federal Reserve, underscores the palpable concern surrounding inflation's impact on the American populace. Yellen's tenure saw efforts to stimulate economic growth, resulting in increased employment and wages, while maintaining historically low interest rates. The financial crisis of 2008 served as a warning sign, with excessive debt leading to severe consequences. However, since that time, global debt levels have soared to unprecedented heights, posing an even greater threat. Jim Rogers asserts that the forthcoming economic challenges could eclipse those of previous years, considering the current astronomical levels of debt. Drawing parallels between the financial trajectories of nations like Britain, Venezuela, and Zimbabwe, Jim Rogers offers insightful comparisons. While hyperinflation may not be an immediate concern for the United States, history has shown that a prolonged decline often precedes such extreme circumstances. In examining the dynamics of global currencies, the comparison of the dollar's strength against other major currencies in 2022 offers valuable insights. With the dollar's substantial surge since 2002, the potential for fluctuation remains. Jim Rogers underscores how decisions made by entities like the Federal Reserve can significantly impact the value of currencies and influence global financial landscapes. As economic turmoil looms, Jim Rogers dispels the notion that being permanently employed provides immunity. In fact, he predicts that the anticipation of inflation could lead to demands for higher salaries, driving up labor costs and potentially contributing to a shifting job market. Jim's observations highlight the intricate interplay between economic trends, employment dynamics, and individual financial choices. Jim Rogers' commitment to safeguarding his financial future is evident in his investment choices. Owning silver and gold, he intends to increase his holdings in the future. While timing investments can be challenging, Jim's confidence in the potential of precious metals reflects his long-term perspective on their value and their potential to rise significantly in response to economic shifts. Amidst the guidance of prominent figures like Mrs. Yellen and Mr. Powell, who dismiss the importance of gold and silver, Jim Rogers' perspective is rooted in the practical wisdom of an old peasant. In times of uncertainty and economic turmoil, individuals historically sought the security of precious metals like gold and silver. Jim Rogers himself acknowledges the wisdom of having a tangible store of value, an insurance policy against economic downturns. Jim's decision to invest in precious metals aligns with his belief in their potential to provide protection when other assets falter. His portfolio includes not only gold and silver but also commodity indexes. He reasons that if commodity prices surge, it's indicative of inflation, making commodities a crucial component for hedging against such economic shifts. As Jim Rogers analyzes the landscape, he perceives bonds as a potential bubble on a global scale. Bonds, historically seen as safe havens, have reached unprecedented heights. This prompts caution when considering bonds as investment vehicles, particularly in an era of high valuations. Reflecting on the lessons of history, Jim Rogers examines the 1930s as a challenging period. While the stock market crash was devastating, there were still opportunities for savvy investors. The importance of inflation-proof assets becomes evident, with commodities and real estate standing out as potential avenues to safeguard against economic volatility. Jim Rogers underscores the potential of commodities, including gold and silver, to rise with inflation. These tangible assets tend to perform well when inflation rates accelerate, providing investors with a hedge against eroding purchasing power. On the other hand, stocks and bonds may struggle to outperform in such an environment. Real estate is another avenue Jim Rogers explores, considering factors like increasing rents and rising demand. As interest rates rise, real estate owners can benefit from higher cash flow, and the demand for rental properties tends to rise along with inflation. Jim Rogers draws inspiration from iconic value investors like Carl Icahn and Warren Buffett. Their willingness to invest when others shy away and their adaptability during market downturns offer valuable lessons for navigating tumultuous economic waters. Amidst the diversity of backgrounds, experiences, and views, Jim Rogers emphasizes the potential for mutual growth through shared accomplishments and failures. The historical richness of our past informs our present and guides our collective journey towards prosperity. As Jim Rogers shares his insights, the call to action is clear: to embrace the wisdom of history, make informed investment choices, and adopt strategies that can weather economic storms. In the midst of uncertainty, learning from the experiences of value investors like Carl Icahn and Warren Buffett can pave the way for a more secure financial future. In an ever-evolving economic landscape, the guidance of seasoned investors like Jim Rogers offers invaluable insights that bridge the past with the present. By drawing from historical lessons and the experiences of iconic figures, we uncover strategies that can fortify our financial well-being in times of uncertainty. From the timeless wisdom of precious metals to the adaptability showcased by renowned value investors, we are reminded that history serves as a guiding light in the realm of investment. As we stand at the crossroads of economic challenges and opportunities, let us navigate this journey armed with knowledge, prudence, and a commitment to securing our financial future. Subscribe to our channel for more illuminating insights from seasoned investors and market experts. If you found this video informative and engaging, don't forget to hit the like button and share your thoughts in the comments below. Join our community of learners where we explore the strategies, stories, and wisdom that pave the way to financial success. Your support fuels our mission to provide you with the tools to make informed decisions and thrive in a dynamic financial world.